We were all taught to wait. Wait for the perfect moment. Wait until you feel ready. Wait until you have it all figured out. But what if that perfect moment never comes? What if readiness is a myth, and perfection is a lie we tell ourselves to avoid starting? Most people die with their ideas buried inside them, not because they lack talent, but because they waited too long. Because they were afraid to begin. Today, we break that silence. Today, we shatter that illusion. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start. This is not a video. This is a reset. A call to your soul. A message you didn't know you needed, until now. Every time you postpone starting, you're not just delaying success, you're delaying your own growth. Perfectionism is a silent thief. It steals time, opportunity, and confidence. You say you'll start tomorrow. But tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next year. And the truth? You're capable right now. Not when you're richer. Not when you're smarter. Not when the stars align. Right now, in your messy, raw, unfinished form, is where your power lives. The longer you wait, the heavier your dream becomes. The more you hesitate, the harder it is to begin. Delay doesn't build clarity, it breeds doubt. Waiting has a price. Missed opportunities. Lost energy. Forgotten potential. The window won't stay open forever, and you know that deep down. The pain of not beginning will always outweigh the fear of starting. You don't lack time. You don't lack ideas. You've just been tricked into believing you're not ready. Perfection isn't ambition. It's fear, dressed up in a fancy coat. Fear of judgment. Fear of failure. Fear of not being enough. But here's the twist: perfection is not only unattainable, it's unrelatable. People don't connect with flawless. They connect with real. You're not meant to impress everyone. You're meant to move someone. And that someone can't find you if you're hiding behind fear. Start. Stumble. Learn. Grow. Repeat. Fear doesn't go away before you act. It fades when you do. Action is the antidote to fear. And momentum, not motivation, is what will keep you going. Perfection paralyzes you. Progress frees you. The enemy isn't imperfection, it's inaction. You don't need the right tools. You don't need a roadmap. You just need to begin. Start where you are. With what you have. Even if all you have is a broken voice and a burning heart. There are people with less than you, doing more than you, simply because they dared to start. They let their hunger be louder than their doubt. You have everything you need, except the belief that it's enough. Every master was once a beginner who dared to be seen starting badly. Steve Jobs. Oprah. Elon. Virat Kohli. None of them began with greatness. They began with guts. It was never about having the perfect plan, it was about showing up. The secret to success isn't brilliance. It's momentum. And momentum begins when you choose to move despite the fear. Despite the cracks in your voice. Despite the doubt in your heart. Be willing to be a beginner. Because beginners get better. Perfectionists get stuck. Success doesn't come from never falling. It comes from rising every time you do. J.K. Rowling wrote Harry Potter after being rejected 12 times. Walt Disney was fired for lacking imagination. Their work wasn't perfect, but it was persistent. There's a single thread connecting every person who changed the world: they began. They began badly. They began afraid. They began uncertain. But they began anyway. Your story doesn't have to start in glory. It just has to start in truth. Imperfect action will always beat perfect hesitation. Because life rewards the brave, not the flawless. When you start, truly start, something shifts. The world around you begins to move. New people appear. Ideas flood in. Confidence grows not from preparation, but from participation. Your first step may be small. But it echoes. It signals the universe, I'm ready to grow. You don't need permission to live the life you want. You only need a beginning. Courage doesn't look like fire. It looks like a whisper, I'll try again tomorrow. Your next chapter begins not with a plan, but with a choice. Here's how to start, even if you feel stuck. Set a 5-minute timer. Just begin. Don't overthink. Make it messy. Give yourself permission to be a beginner. Don't share it yet. Create for you first. Tell someone your goal. Accountability builds movement. Celebrate tiny wins. Momentum comes from proof, not perfection. Visualize your future self. Not the perfect version, the real, growing version. Embrace progress, not outcomes. You're not chasing results. You're chasing growth. There will come a moment when you look back and realize that shaky, imperfect first step changed everything. The blog post no one read. The video with 3 views. The business that flopped. All of it shaped you. None of it was wasted. Starting imperfectly builds a muscle that perfection never can, courage. You didn't fail because you weren't ready. You failed because you believed you needed to be perfect. Now you know better. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be brave. Your story is not waiting for you to be flawless. It's waiting for you to be honest. You don't need to be perfect to be powerful. You don't need to be fearless to be brave. You don't need to have it all figured out to take the first step. You just need to begin. Because your life will not change when things are perfect. It will change when you do. This world needs your voice. Your heart. Your imperfect brilliance. So go ahead. Start. Start scared. Start shaky. Start now. Because the most beautiful stories never began with perfection. They began with someone, just like you, deciding to begin. This is your moment. And it's been waiting for you.